Okay, yes. Good afternoon, class. I hope that you all are doing fine. Okay, yes, class. So, have you heard of these kind of titles like manager of the day, employee of the week? So, what are these? Like, why there is a need of giving such titles like manager of the day or employee of the week? Okay, yes, it definitely motivates the employees to work harder. What else? Okay, imagine yourself as the manager. Okay, manager of the week. So, what do you think? What are the different things that you have done because of which you were manager of the day or manager of the week? Okay, you led the group, right? You managed the things well. Okay, okay. So you basically you saved the production cost. Okay, right. So basically, you are telling me that these were the things that you have done. Overall, we can say that you have those management skills. That's why you are like given that designation or the title of manager of the week, right? You have good management skills. So now, class, let us understand that why we require those management skills. Okay, one of the reason I have just given you that why we require those management skills. If you will be having those management skills, you will get the recognition in monetary basis, also non-monetary way also. Okay, and you will also understand the human behavior very well, because you will be dealing with what you're not dealing with just machines, you're dealing with humans also, right? So when you manage them, so you understand how to dealt with the human behavior, right? So let us understand properly that what is the importance of management, why do we require management. Okay, and if there is no management, what will happen, right? So yes, class, before we start with the importance of management, tell me that what do you understand from this picture. Yes, there is a rabbit and there is a tortoise. Yes, rabbit is saying that this will go 100 times faster, while his direction is while his direction is wrong. Who is and what we can say about tortoise? He's going in the right direction but does not have the speed required. So what we can say here, there is a conflict, there is no coordination, there is no cooperation. So what will happen if there is no cooperation, there is no proper management, there will be a lot of confusion. Okay, so why do you require management? Because it helps in achieving group goals. Okay, so you must always have a common goal whenever you're working in a team. Like if tortoise and rabbit try to work in a team, what will happen? Rabbit will give some of the speed to the tortoise, and tortoise will give the sense of direction to the rabbit, and both can reach to the destination very well. So that's why it says that management is basically something that is achieved in a group, right? Okay, so now there are four situations in front of you. First one is where the management is ineffective, the red one, right? The red one, ineffective but efficient. Okay, so when I talk about ineffective but efficient, means that they are able to reduce the cost, they are doing the things at time, right? They are efficient. Okay, and if I say they are ineffective also and inefficient also, basically they are not doing anything on the time and they are not saving anything, right? Effective but inefficient, that is basically that they know how to save the cost, but they are not doing the things on time. So that makes they have the strategies which are effective, but still right now they are inefficient. Okay, and last one situation, the green one situation, is effective and efficient. Okay, so yes, class, what do you think would be the best management technique? It should be effective as well as efficient, or it should be just effective, not efficient. Or we can say it should be efficient but not effective. So, what do you think will be the best scenario for the management? Yes, that would be the first one, that it should be effective also and efficient also. Great class. So, management increase efficiency. This is the first point that we are going to discuss about management, that it increase your efficiency. It reduce the cost and increase the productivity. Through better planning, organizing, directing, staffing, and controlling the activities of the organization. If you plan better, if you perform the functions of management in the right direction, ultimately what you will be able to do, that you will be able to reduce the cost and increase the productivity. How did you feel when you were told that classes would be online? Were you excited or were you not at all excited? Like, you can give your views, class. Okay, so we have 50-50, right? Management creates a dynamic organization. As you know that because of this COVID, we have to shift everything online, right? We are taking classes online. So management basically helps you to cope up with that dynamic environment, right? It creates a dynamic organization. I would say, build that flexibility in an organization that is required. Okay, so we know that environment is constantly changing, and what will be a poor manager doing? He will be resisting the change. They will be not happy in changing. Okay, but the one who are good managers, they will be competitive, they will be changing themselves according to the needs of the. Okay, yes, class. Sorry for the back. Okay, yes, class. So we have been given an example also, that is IKEA. IKEA is basically a company that is basically changing itself. They have completely, I would say, made technological changes, even related to the needs, and like provided the thing called customization. You understand, class, what is customization? Like preparing the things according to the needs of the customer, right? So they are really doing great. Okay, yes, class. So now there is a situation. During lockdown, you learned to bake cakes in pressure cooker. Everyone in family liked it and suggested you to sell to others. So you started taking online orders. Now people from other cities are ordering cake. You have engaged your mother, brother with you. Still, you are not able to manage the order. It is around 100 and 120 cakes per day. What will you do now? Okay, yes, class. So basically, it's a very interesting situation. So you were baking cakes, right? You got the technique of baking the cakes. Then you started it. It went well. You got some orders. Then it expanded. The orders expanded. Then you involved your parents also and your brother also. But still, you felt no, there is a need. So what you need to do, that you need to hire more manpower, right, class? You need to hire manpower so that they can help you. Yes or no? And you need that management also. So basically here the management would change. Because why will it change? Because now your customer requirement has changed. So that definitely shows you that if that girl, let us say Seema, so if the Seema is not able to cope up with the increase of the orders, okay, she's not able to meet the demand, what will happen? Ultimately she have to close down. But if you have proper management, then it will help you. The task of the manager is to give different directions to the individual efforts in achieving the personal goal of the individual. Okay. So what do you think? Different directions they need to give, or they need to give just one particular single direction and they have to like direct them towards it. Like if there is a goal that cut the cost by 20%, so for every person there will be different directions. No, everyone will be said, okay, we have to focus on cutting 20% of the cost, we have to focus on. So then only they will be able to achieve it. So there should be a common goal, right? Management helps people adapt to the changes of the organization, is able to maintain its competitive edge. Is it true or false? Yes, class, what it is? Right, it's true. Right, so management really helps you to, what we can say, manage the things well and adapt to the changes that are taking place. Okay, let's watch this video. Okay, I will try to, just give me a minute. Yes, class. Business owners like Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, and Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, are currently the wealthiest men alive. Business owners have the ability to achieve immense wealth and miraculous flourish. The most successful businesses stem from innovative and new ideas that can solve issues in different areas of society. But owners of companies are not the only people that benefit from the operation of a business. Business aids consumers in acquiring the goods and services needed for success in society. Unfortunately, even the most successful businesses can bring upon harm in some areas. Large-scale factories can produce an abundance of waste, which often leads to pollution, debris, and even global climate change. The world's natural resources like timber, oil, and metals are used to manufacture goods, which further brings about those same negative spillover effects in the environment. Due to the pressures of activists in today's society, many businesses are being challenged to remain sustainable in their production processes and resources. Ford Motor Company is now using materials that can be recycled. Nike has moved to utilize recycled polyester in their fabrics. Starbucks has not only purchased fair trade certified or Yes, class. So firstly tell me what are the who are the different people that have been talked, like who is the wealthiest? Yes. Jeff Bezos, and he is the owner of Amazon. Very good. Another one is, yes, class. Another one is, sorry for the background, class. Another one is, yes, that is Bill Gates. Okay, Microsoft. Okay, so yes. So proceeding further, so what we can say, what you have seen in this video, that the company has to change itself according to the needs of the society, right? So let us see further on that. Like we saw that Fords have changed into using the eco-friendly products. Starbucks has also followed that, right? So management helps in achieving personal objectives. So next why we require management, because it also helps in achieving your personal objectives. It motivates you, it helps you to lead, it helps you to achieve your personal goals, okay, whatever your personal aspirations are there. It helps you to develop a team spirit, cooperation, and commitment to group success, right? Next one is management helps in the development of society. So as you can see, personal objectives of Jeff Bezos was also achieved through it. He was the wealthiest person, right? And if I talk about the development of society, when Starbucks used the eco-friendly like packaging, what they did, they helped the society, right? They helped the society, they protected the environment, they provided good quality products. So that is the thing, okay. Even they created employment opportunities. Like if we talk about, if you are running any business, so you require labor, right? If we talk about the Seema business in the lockdown, she will be also requiring now more people to meet that demand of 100 to 200. So what she is doing, she is creating job opportunities, right, class? Okay, so now you have to differentiate between personal objectives and social objectives. So personal are, right, personal are basically there are like personal expectations and aspirations. Social objectives are related with society. Okay, personal objectives, they are achieved through organizational objectives. Social objectives are achieved through helping the society or developing the society. Okay, personal objectives are only limited to one person, right? And social objectives are for the whole society. It has a, yes, class, what we can say, it has a wider scope, right? Management helps in achieving, we have discussed two type of objectives, social also, personal also. Very good, class. Management helps in the development of society. Great, great class. So now define the nature of management. If now you know, like, features of management, you know why management is required. So what we can say about the nature of management? That it is continuous in nature. Okay, it is based on certain functions, certain operations, right? There and management helps to achieve the objectives of the organization, as well as helps in the development of the society. So basically we have sum up everything that we have studied till now. Okay, and when I talk about the nature, there is one very important element of the nature, that is management is both art as well as science. Okay, so yes class, why do you think we call management as art, science? Okay, we will be discussing profession further, but before, just tell me art and science, why we call it art? What is art? Your own creativity. Very good. So in management also we can use our own creativity, yes or no? Yes. And why we say management is a science? Why it is science? Yes, it's we are using certain rules. And can we say that it is in an organized way? So that's why it is science. It is also based on experimentation. We will be studying it further, right, class? So now what you can say about this picture? Yes, it's your favorite chocolate, Kit Kat. So what they have done? They have used their creativity. So from this, what we can say that yes, that management is an art. Very good class. So management as art, if we talk about management as art, so basically we are talking about the creativity. We are putting our personal effort. Like this is our personal application. Okay. And then we also use that basic concept that we have. Okay, people require chairs to sit. Okay, if we want to promote our product, can we use the chair also? Okay, in what respect we can use the chair, how we can use the creativity, that will become the art, right? Now there is a case study. Kamal and Preet did beard in 2016. After 3 years, Kamal was made the coordinator of geography subject for secondary class, while Preet was still managing to make her lesson plans, despite being taught by the same teachers. Because he used his creativity, he used his used the personal application of the things. While what Preet did, yes class, what Preet did, she did not use it, right? She did not understood the concepts, that's why she was not able to implement, add her own creativity. That's why she is still doing what class, making the lesson plans. Okay, so that shows what management is, what class. Very good, management is a art. What distinguishes a successful manager from less successful one? What is one ability to put the principles of the management into the principles? Okay, so now here from the example of Kamal and Preet only, Kamal is successful because he is putting everything, the principles, the rules in an organized manner, while Preet is doing everything in a haphazard manner, right? So from that we can say, if we are following those principles, that it becomes science, right? Management is science. Now it's your turn to answer. The best managers are committed, dedicated individuals. They are highly trained and educated, low ambitious, full of creativity and imagination, or all of these, or only one in three are true. Very good, only one and three are true. Okay, yes, class. So let's recapitulate. So today we have discussed about the importance of management, why we want, why there is a need of management. So we require management to get recognized, right? To get our own personal objectives being fulfilled, then to achieve those social objectives, to achieve the teamwork, or to basically maintain that harmony in the organization, right? So this is the importance of management. Okay, to help the organization becoming dynamic, so that it can cope up with the ever changing society, right? So now management is a dynamic, yes or no class? Now it's your turn to speak. What do you think, management is dynamic, as a dynamic function? Yes, because it helps you to basically, I would say, to shape yourself, the shape the organization in such a way that it is able to adapt with the new changes. Okay, effective uses efficiencies. Okay, so you have to, next is to, you have to reframe the personal and social objectives. You have to create your own objectives. Okay, and then you have to tell me how management is an art. Management is an art because, yes class, because we use our own creativity, we use, there is our own personal application of the things. That's why we say that management is an art. Very good class. This is your homework. Ruby Limited is management oriented company. Time and again, all the employees learn from their senior various ways of dealing with diverse situations. They are provided training whenever required. They're also given incentives, both financial as well as non-financial. The result is employees see their development in the organization. The organization tries to behave as responsible constituent of the society and always create a good quality products. It has very good image in the market. The training modules are superb and the employees always try to find unique ways of providing solutions in the context of rapidly changing business environment. This has helped the organization to adjust frequently in very good manner. So from this particular example of Ruby Limited, what you have to do, you have to highlight the different points that shows the or represents the need of management, why management is required. Okay, you have to identify them. Right class, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you so much class. Yes, happy learning class.